Hi, my name is Andrew Kinnear, and I'm a volunteer for Freebruary. Thanks for joining us for this limited interview series with entrepreneurs from across Canada. I hope you enjoy it.
Hi, everyone. My name is Nicole Jeatt, and I'm from Beverages.
Nicole, it's great to meet you, and thanks for joining us on this video. Tell me, where are you right now?
I'm in Delta in British Columbia.
Awesome. And that's where your company is based?
That's right. That's where our microbrewery is actually located. No, we don't brew beer, but we actually brew chai tea concentrates.
Awesome. Tell me more about chai tea concentrates.
Okay, so chai tea obviously has been around for a while. Essentially, it's steeped tea with spices and then sweetened with sugar. That's essentially what chai is from India. And what we do is we take those big brewery vast tanks and we put spices in it, we put tea, we brew it, and then we sweeten it. And then we put it into these cartons, such as these Tetra cartons.
Mm-hmm.
And they're ready for consumers. And all you need to do is just mix 1 part chai to 1 part milk or milk alternative. And then you heat it up as you wish, either microwave, over a stovetop, or these fancy like milk frother machines that we like to use. And you get
Yes.
yourself a creamy chai latte.
That sounds amazing. And the concentrate idea seems really smart because you get to let people put whatever they want in it, whether it's water or milk alternatives. So give people a lot of choices there. And you mentioned you have a number of products. Tell me about the different flavors that you have.
For sure. So we just launched 3 new SKUs specifically for retail. And obviously with COVID, lots of more people working from home and not being able to get out to the cafes. And this is perfect timing for that, essentially. So we have 3 new chai. One is our golden. Okay. One is our dirty. And then one is our spicy.
Okay, so you have to explain dirty. What does that mean?
Dirty is essentially 2 powerhouses, coffee mixed with chai. Okay, so
Wow.
Some coffee shops, maybe more niche ones, have their own type of like chai beverages. And what they're essentially doing is just mixing chai and coffee, 2 awesome like drinks on its own, and then making it what they call dirty chai.
Cool. Okay. And
Yeah.
how long have you guys been in business?
Okay, so we've been in business since the early 2000s, but we were known as the Chai Company for a very long time. And it wasn't only until 2 years ago, right before the pandemic, that we rebranded to be called Say When Beverages. The reason for rebrand is because, well, like I mentioned before, we're a microbrewery. So yes, we brew amazing chai, but we also have the ability to brew a lot more other things. And so with the rebrand, we were thinking for the future that we would be able to have the opportunity to brew anything down the line. And so obviously keeping chai as our bread and butter, but Say When was ultimately what we are now known as. And yeah.
Smart. I love it. Let me ask you more of a business question, because there's a big audience of participating brands in Freebruary, and we do a lot on LinkedIn. And so the idea of helping other entrepreneurs to learn something for watching this video makes a lot of sense. So here's my question. What's something that you've learned since the early 2000s when the business started that you wish somebody told you before you started the business?
Oh man, I would say probably you got to keep an open mind. And also for food and beverage, there's trends all the time. The reason why we rebrand, the reason why we have, new SKUs, so to speak, or new flavor profiles is because there's new trends every year, every season, and being open-minded and knowing that whatever product you have is good, but also there's also room for improvement as well. And for example, green tea, matcha was a very, popular thing, decades ago. But before then, it wasn't. And so now you see the trends ebb and flow. And I think sometimes as a business owner or, a business employee, being a part of a team that knows that there are trends and using that to your advantage can be very creative and also, very innovative as well, and helps the business grow. Yeah, I say being open-minded.
Awesome. Another sort of business question, but relevant for consumers too. Where would you say you mostly sell your products? Is it the grocery channel? Is it food service? Paint a picture a bit for the viewer of where these products appear.
For sure. So, like I mentioned, we've been in business since the early 2000s. And since in the beginning of that time, we were mainly focused on food service. So our chais were mainly for cafes, coffee shops, mainly in US, and then slowly into Canada as the years progressed. And then the three new products that we launched with our rebrand, those are retail focused, and those can be found at retail outlets such as Whole Foods, London Drugs, Choices, Nesters, and some other more specialty like organic stores. And I don't think I mentioned it, but all of our chais are certified organic. And out of the three new SKUs, these two, the dirty and the spicy, are vegan. And also, this one is naturally caffeine free. This one's not vegan because it's got honey in it. But yeah.
So people can really find something that meets their needs. It looks like there's a lot of variety, whether it's caffeine, whether it's vegan, whether it's dairy. There's sort of something for everyone there. That's great. Okay.
And that's why the concentrates are so good rather than your chai tea bag or the loose leaf tea. Just because when the chai comes in a concentrate, then it becomes more flexible for the consumer to add more concentrate or less concentrate, more milk or less milk, or the alternative. Or if it's too sweet, then you could, take back on it, or want more sweet, add more of your own sugar choice. So that's why we made I went with the route of going as a concentrate rather than a dry spice, is because we want to make it easy and we want to make it their own chai that they enjoy.
Well, it's great to see a Canadian company doing so well in the US as well. And, moving across Canada. You mentioned a bunch of retailers that we know from the West. And, I'm sure it won't be long until you're closer to us. We're in Toronto, but I'm sure there's stores that are willing to list you here too. So that's great.
I hope so.
Personal question, because we drink chai in our house.
Okay.
So my wife, especially my wife Claire, loves a chai tea. Just puts like an unsweetened almond milk in it. But brews it like normal with the tea bag. And so what would be so if you were going to be our personal barista, how would you use your concentrate to solve for that customer?
Okay, so I would recommend this SKU, number one. This is more from this new launch. This would be the more staple, more equivalent to like a masala chai.
Okay.
And so we attend a lot of trade shows. So we sample, and we use these Breville machines, the like milk frother machines.
Yes.
So they're just, I don't know that other brands make it as well, but they're essentially a machine that you pour milk and it froths the milk, for your coffees. But that's why it's so good to have a concentrate, is you just pour the concentrate, one part of that, and then one part of the unsweetened milk alternative, or sweetened alternative, or milk, just general milk, and then press that on, it'll froth it, and that becomes your chai latte right there.
You're done at that point.
You're done.
That's amazing. Okay, that sounds great. I think you've found a new customer, because I'm definitely going to try this out with her, and if she likes it, then that'll be our go-to, because we go through a ton of almond milk or oat milk, and so anyway, that's great. Okay, awesome. Well, listen, it's been great having you on I was going to say the program. This isn't a program. This is just a video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, right? Is that, everybody says that, but there's nothing to subscribe to.
I was thinking too.
But anyway, it was great meeting you, Nicole, and I hope we keep in touch. And I think your Freebruary offer is fantastic, and I know everyone's going to check it out.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Thanks so much, Nicole.
Okay, bye-bye.